Richard, on the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. D'Angelo Russell out there with Irving. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's Thompson. And it's Washington in at the 4. And stolen by Russell. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Fantastic at earning these whistles in close up. Kyrie, he has no fear when attacking any defense.
And you knew things were going south for Irving and the Nets when they couldn't agree on a contract. He was eventually traded and is a big talent boost to this team. Kyrie still has all the talent in the world, even if it comes with some risk.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. I caught up with Stephen Silas a little bit ago. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy three-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. And here's Irving. After the three-pointer from KD. Davis with a screen on VanVleet. Here's Irving. Here's Davis. Nails the baby hook.
Wow, look, it's no secret that Davis can be a dominant figure on the glass, and he just turns rebounds into points so easily.
Near the three-point line, it's VanVleet. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. The pass to Irving. Takes a three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
A true wizard with the ball. Irving has some of the best handles that we have ever seen at any point in time in history.
VanVleet outside. The three from KD. That one misses. And it's Dallas the other way. Here's Irving. He's got 5. Russell, no luck.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Washington against VanVleet. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Outside Irving. Shoots over VanVleet. No good from Irving.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. To the middle, and stolen by Şengün. Smith against Davis. Outside for Durant. No good with the triple. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Richard, if there's one thing the Rockets want to emphasize this year, it's defense.
Yeah, no question. They've been one of the worst defensive teams in the league the past few seasons. To turn your fortunes around, you gotta focus on defense. It's the most important thing.
Now here's Durant following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Smith's shot is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. Cody Martin comes in for Kyrie Irving. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. On the wing, Thompson. And it's sent back by KD.
A tremendous defender. Durant's length can cause major issues for the offense.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Out to KD. On the wing, Holiday. A three-pointer, no good.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Holiday against Russell. This is it to Thompson. 5 on the clock. Fires the three. Here's Davis. And Durant sends it back. Thompson outside. Inside. The kick out to Holiday. Capella with a screen on Russell. Holiday goes in. It's good.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Mavericks trail by 3.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Free throw good, Russell.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
And the Rockets making a change here. Finney-Smith's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. If you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen. Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Finney-Smith. Outside Holiday. Nice move. And Thompson sends it back.
Nice aggressive defense from Thompson. Getting all over the shot and knocking it away.
The Mavericks trailer. Gafford passes to Martin. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Russell against Holiday. Right side Davis. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. From deep. No good on the last second attempt there. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Rockets lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
So it's the Mavericks now. They trail by 1. You've got Fred VanVleet. Smith is out there with Steven Adams. Then it's Thompson, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now, here is Irving. Another shot. Gafford misses. The Rockets shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Smith lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Smith's got the lead up to 3 now for the Rockets.
I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Here's VanVleet following the basket by Kyrie Irving. VanVleet can't get it to go. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Smith against Irving. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
In traffic, you got to hand it to Kyrie. He makes maybe the toughest shots consistently in the league.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Durant's checked in for Houston.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
VanVleet against Irving. Spins. VanVleet kicks to Adams. Durant in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Over Marshall. Knocks down the 10-footer. Durant's got 5 points so far.
As versatile as they have come in NBA history, Durant just makes it look so easy.
Outside Irving. The tray. The Rockets pull it in. On the wing, Thompson. Outside, KD.
Mavericks foul.
Şengün's checked in for Adams.
Personal foul. Second team foul. On the floor for your Rockets. Out Şengün.
Smith with a screen on Irving. VanVleet kicks to Smith. And the 3 off target. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range. So great bloodlines. Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Şengün with the bucket. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Now, here is Irving. 11 points in the game. Pass to Crystal. Back to Irving. Pass to Christie. Just 5 to shoot. They get the rebound. Irving kicks to Marshall. From outside the arc. Doesn't go that time. And Houston the other way now. Feeds it to Smith. It's taken away by Smith. Shoots from the high post. The shot by Thompson, no good. And so Marshall will bring it up for Dallas. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Irving surveying the floor. And the rejection by Smith. And here is Durant. He has 5. On the pass to Van Vliet. From outside, off the mark.
2 minutes.
Dallas has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Marshall with it. Passes to Christie. With the drive. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kevin Durant. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Houston. That free throw, no good. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Davis is checked in for Washington. Klay Thompson comes in for Marshall. Martin's checked in for Christie. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done. He plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending. And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
It's Martin on the wing. Pass to Russell. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Capella. Rockets leading by 3. 59 seconds left now here in the second. Now here is Holiday. Clock at 6. Pass to Şengün. And he goes in for the dunk.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Russell against Howard. It's Martin on the wing. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Russell. Banked in off the glass.
And look at Russell bringing the intensity. He's stronger now, willing to mix it up inside no matter who's on it.
And stolen by Russell.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
What do you want? Agility, he's got it. Height, he's got it. Davis has every advantage on this play. Defenses just can't effectively counter him.
And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Houston on top, up 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the floor for Dallas, they've got P.J. Washington. Russell is out there with Irving. And there's Davis. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. Now Van Vliet following the 3-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. Rockets have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And one of the weaker areas for this group, only shot about 71% from the line a season ago.
And he makes the first. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Mavericks trailing. Here's Russell going inside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Russell's got 8 points.
With all the attention Clay gets, it can lead to open looks for others. Nice decision.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks.
Defender plays tough, but Davis is tougher. Plays through the contact left, just with ease, just with authority.
And here's KD for 3. Drains the 3. Pointer. 8 points for him.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here is Russell. 8 points for him. It's tipped. And then Durant with the jam.
And it doesn't get any easier for Durant. With his size and length, dunking just comes pretty easy for him.
Here's Irving. 11 points in the game. Outside, Davis. Irving drives in. Good work there as it goes.
Magic with the rock. Kyrie just contorts his body, figures out ways to make the impossible look so easy.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And the Rockets making a change here. Adams checked in. Dallas also making some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Anthony Davis. And it's Marshall in for Russell. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
And the versatility AD offers is what makes him such a valuable player.
Offensively, he's a real handful given the array of moves and shots he has in his bag. But he's also outstanding defensively, too, able to guard multiple positions.
On defense, Dallas, a 2-point game. For 3, Van Vliet.
And that's great defense. What Kyrie lacks in size, he makes up for it with quickness, instinct, and basketball IQ.
Now the pass to Washington. On the wing, Thompson. 5 to shoot. For the lead. Drills the 3-pointer. Thompson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And talk about playing to your strengths. Getting Thompson a look from the corner, that's as bankable as almost any play you can call.
Marshall with the steal. Thompson against Thompson. Now Irving. He's got 14. It's rebounded by Houston. 3rd quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And Thompson throws it down. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Now, here is Irving. There's a screen by Washington. Out to Thompson. Passes it to Washington. Here's Irving. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Adams. Smith against Irving. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Rockets. Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Cody Martin comes in for P.J. Washington. Christie subbed in for Thompson. Here's Irving. Outside Martin. This one for three. Again, Irving missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Mavericks trail by 7. Outside Irving. Out left to the wing. We've got 1:13 left in the third. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. He's got his 4th free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Thompson, he's checked in for Houston.
Man, just the total offensive package. Kyrie is a once-in-a-generation guard.
Holiday looking for an opening. Over Irving. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
Russell, he's checked in for Irving. Both free throws good from Holiday. There's a minute left in the third. Holiday against Russell. From deep. Dallas, no good that time either. Rockets leading by 6. Outside Holiday. Capella with a screen on Christie. Thompson passes to Capella. Houston moving it around. A 3-ball. Kept it wide by Houston. It's good on the putback. And the Rockets lead by 8.
And that's Capella getting rewarded for his effort on the glass. Love when that kind of hustle pays off.
Russell against Holiday. And Capella sends it back. Lob pass to Capella. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
What is going on right now?
Eight seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Russell. And so it's the Houston Rockets in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break.
34.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Alper and Shangoon out there with Steven Adams. Then it's Fred VanVleet, and it's Durant, and it's Thompson in at shooting guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Russell finds Washington. Lets it go with a three. That's good. The Houston lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Russell.
Cognizant of the entire court. Russell aware of where the defenders are and really does a great job creating opportunities.
Now here's VanVleet. And here is Durant. Pass to Adams. Clock at 4. Thompson for 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 8 points for Anthony Davis.
This is the defensive intensity you have to have against Davis inside, but he still powers through it.
And here's VanVleet from the arc. And the rebound goes to Martin. Mavericks trail by 3. Russell kicks to Thompson. Washington with a screen on VanVleet. Thompson from long range. For Houston, they've gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. VanVleet looking around. Outside, KD. Mavericks with the rebound. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Martin dishes to Russell. Thompson for the triple. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Durant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Russell against VanVleet. They double-team VanVleet. And KD the bucket on the assist from VanVleet. And the Rockets lead by 6.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
Russell passes to Washington, and there it is for him.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Right wing. To the paint. Here's Davis. The Rockets pull it in. Lobbed up there for Thompson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
And the Mavericks call time here. Checked in for Houston. The Mavericks also with a sub. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Cody Martin. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. Not happy with the way this game is going. He said you're getting used out there on the perimeter. Inside the arc, we're doing some good things, but outside, we're a disaster. Tighten it up. Kevin, we'll see if they can close out on those shooters a little more effectively.
Thanks, David. Here's VanVleet. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. VanVleet with it. Here's Durant. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
VanVleet against Irving. Takes it inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
VanVleet outside. Can he keep it going? And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. 1:37 left to play here in the fourth. And there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Russell passes to Washington. The shot, no good. And the Rockets take it the other way. Durant inside. It's up against Thompson.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Pass to Thompson. Irving with the ball. Covered by Van Vliet. Irving against Van Vliet. That's tipped. Now here is Smith. There's the pass to Van Vliet. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Russell with it. Picked up by Thompson. Irving passes to Davis. And the layup's good off the glass.
And that's what you call a big-time shot by a big-time player. AD demonstrating just how clutch he really is.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First team foul.
And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie bar the door.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Alfred Sengun. At the line for 2.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot and a quick foul.
No, he didn't. I mean, Russell with the savage move there. Game on the line.
So they foul intentionally.
Third team foul. At the line for Houston, Fred VanVleet.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Well, Van Vliet looks determined at the line, set to deliver for his team.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Mavericks making a switch here. Hardy's checked in.
At the line for your Rockets, Fred VanVleet. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're trailing by 7. 23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 23 seconds left in the game. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And so Holiday will bring it up for Houston. They lead by 7. So we see the Rockets get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And now our New Balance player of the game, Kevin Durant.